Luke Bryan has revealed who has more money, himself or Blake Shelton. The two have a good friendship that has lasted for years. However, Luke has exposed who is truly richer. Fans know Luke is opinionated and will let it be known. So, he has spilled the beans and gone into detail about who makes more money. Keep reading to find out more about this situation. Both have fantastic business endeavors. Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan are both famous country music stars. However, they do a lot more than that. Blake was an OG coach on The Voice. He recently took a step back. However, he was on the show for years before not returning. He was also a host on the show Barmageddon. So, he has not only been limited to his music. Luke Bryan is a judge on American Idol. He has been on the show for years and continues to come back. So, both of them have jobs outside of making music and touring. Fans love them both and the energy they bring to each show. Fans want Blake to return to The Voice as soon as possible. Luke Bryan reveals if he or Blake Shelton is richer. Luke Bryan has revealed that he got mistaken for Blake Shelton. My gas station that I live nearby. One of the attendants that works the cash register, mistook me for Blake Shelton. That has been my worst thing in the neighborhood. He was so convinced. He's like, "You were Blake Shelton. Tell me about being Blake Shelton." He goes, "Do you get that a lot?" I said, "Not much." The guy looked at me, and he's like, "You are Blake Shelton's doppelganger." And he goes, "Could you imagine what it would be like to have Blake Shelton's money?" I said, "Oh, what it must be like." He was then asked who was richer, where Luke replied me. So, Luke thinks he makes more money than his friend, Blake. It seems as though Luke thinks he has more money than Blake. When looking at their net worth, Luke is worth $30 million more than Blake. So, he may not necessarily be in the wrong. However, he did not hesitate to let everyone know he is more successful than Blake. Although Blake has admitted in the past that Luke is so successful because he never stops thinking about new things he could do to make money. What do you think about all this? Are you shocked Luke is richer? Sound off in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts on this situation.